Hey all, Veronica here, and I'm back in the daily kitchen today. I want to share with you a really simple, easy, super healthy lentil soup that I've been making recently in my Instant Pot. This is a great cold weather soup, but it's also just a great soup because it's packed with protein, vegetables, potatoes, carrots, onions, and it just requires a few really simple ingredients. I'm going to be preparing this in my Instant Pot, but you can also prepare this on the stove with just a regular pot. So let's dive into this recipe. But first, I'm just going to show you the quick nutrition facts for this healthy red lentil soup recipe from my Cronometer app, which I use to track my diet. I really recommend tracking your diet, making sure you're getting all the vitamins and minerals that you need every day. So let's take a quick look at what the nutrition facts for this recipe is, and then we'll dive into cooking this delicious, healthy soup. All right, so let's dive into this recipe in my Cronometer app. As you can see, putting in a recipe is really easy in the Cronometer app. I've put in the healthy red lentil soup here. You can see all of the vitamins and minerals in this recipe, as well as the protein. There's like 14 grams of protein in this soup. It's also packed with vitamin A, folate, B vitamins, choline, vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin K. I mean, so much vitamins and minerals. So if you aren't tracking your diet yet, definitely check out the Cronometer app. It is free, and I do share a 10% discount on Cronometer Gold memberships below. All right, so since I have this Instant Pot here, this is the 8-quart. I also have a 6-quart, but I'm gonna be using the 8-quart one today. I'm gonna start using the saute feature here. I just need to saute for a few minutes, and honestly, while it's preheating, I still can saute. I don't have to wait until it's fully preheated. So what I'm gonna do is I started the saute, then I'm gonna add some olive oil. Now, if you are oil-free, you don't have to put olive oil in here. You can actually just do what's called a dry saute, which is just sauteing without oil. You can add a little bit of water to prevent sticking, but I actually am trying to get these good calories into my diet, so I am going to be sauteing with a little bit of olive oil. I put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil for this recipe. Now this recipe makes about 4 servings, and what you're going to need, I'm just going to let that oil heat up just a little bit. I'm going to tell you the ingredients now. I have 1 cup of red lentils. These are dry red lentils that I've already rinsed in some water. I just rinse these about 3 or 4 times until the water starts to look nice and clear. I have 1 package here of the low sodium Trader Joe's vegetable broth. I really like this vegetable broth. You can make your own stock or broth at home, but to be honest, I'm so busy these days, I don't have time to do that. And this flavor is actually just so delicious. It's only about $2 a box, so it still makes this a really budget-friendly recipe. Now I'm going to use about 1 teaspoon of Redmond's real salt. I like to use their salt because it's packed with minerals and it doesn't come from the ocean, and it doesn't have like microplastics and stuff in it. Now this is a tomato paste. I purchased this, actually it's a tomato paste powder. I purchased this on Amazon. I'm going to use about 1 tablespoon of the tomato paste powder, but you can use 2 tablespoons of fresh tomato paste if you have that. This is what the red lentils look like before I rinse them. And then, like I said, I'm using about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now, for the vegetables, I have about 2 cups of diced potatoes here. You can use any kind of potato that you prefer. I kind of used a mixture here today. These are russet potatoes and these are gold potatoes. I didn't peel them because there's actually a lot of vitamins and minerals just below the skin, so I like to keep that on, but you can peel those if you prefer. I dice them pretty small because I keep the skin on because I don't want large chunks of skin in the soup at the end. Now I have some small diced carrots here. This is about 1 cup of diced carrots and about 1/2 cup of diced onion. Now, I'm not going to puree this soup. All I'm going to do at the end is use a potato masher to mash the soup to kind of make it a nicer consistency, which is optional, but since I'm not pureeing it, I was mindful in the size that I diced my potatoes, carrots, and onion. All right, now my olive oil is nice and warm. I'm gonna go ahead and dump in the onions and carrots to saute for about 5 minutes now. All right, now I'm just gonna stir this around. I'm just looking for these onions and carrots to start to sweat a little bit and maybe start to caramelize. I'm not trying to cook them for that long. Just about 5 minutes is all I need. Now, I love using this Instant Pot because what I can do for this soup is I can actually start this soup any time of the day that I want. Then I can cook it, and then afterwards I can use this button here, which is called Keep Warm. And then I can actually just keep this soup nice and warm and eat it whenever I'm ready to serve dinner for my family. Now, I really love using red lentils in soup for several reasons. First, these cook really quickly. They're very tender, and they're actually just very delicious. They end up turning a little bit yellow when you cook them. They don't stay that nice red color. Now, the other reason, like I showed you earlier, is these are packed with protein. This, like I said earlier, this soup has about 14 grams of protein per serving. And I honestly usually eat about 2 servings. So that's about 30 grams of protein right there. I try to get almost 100 grams of protein per day because of my lifestyle, and I'm nursing a baby. And it's also really great if you're pregnant and you're trying to eat a high protein diet. So red lentils are just a really great way to get that into your diet. But not only are they packed with protein, they're also packed with iron, fiber, folate, calcium. I mean, there's just so much nutrition in the red lentils. Now, another thing that I always like to combine with the red lentils is potatoes, because potatoes, believe it or not, are also packed with B vitamins. And a lot of people are actually deficient in B vitamins, and potatoes are just such a great way to get B vitamins into your diet. They're also a good source of vitamin C. So just those 2 vitamins alone are a good reason to add potatoes to the diet. All right, so my carrots and onions are nice and tender. They're starting to caramelize, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my potatoes into this pot, as well as the red lentils and the tomato paste. And then I'm just gonna saute that for another 2 minutes. I wish you could be here with me and smell what this smells like. I love the smell of carrots and onions sauteing. It's so good. All right, so there's the red lentils and the potatoes, and I also added my tomato paste powder. It did get a little clumpy in my pantry, but that's okay because it will dissolve and cook in with the rest of the vegetables as it's cooking in the Instant Pot. So I'm just gonna stir everything together and cook it for like another 1 to 2 minutes. Then I'll go ahead and add my vegetable broth and probably another 1 to 2 cups of water, just to make sure that there's enough water in the cooking pot. This smells so good. I'm not gonna add the salt right now because I'm actually making this because my little baby is eating food now, and this has actually been a really great meal that she really likes to eat. So I'm gonna just go ahead and add salt at the end so that I can reserve some of this for her. But this is great baby food. It's got lentils, potatoes, carrots. These are all really good things. Another thing that I love about the carrots is that they're packed with vitamin A, and vitamin A, they're packed with beta-carotene, which converts in the body to vitamin A. And vitamin A is just so important for immune system function. So I really always try and get at least orange vegetables every day into my diet, like carrots or sweet potatoes or butternut squash, or even mango has vitamin A in it. Okay, now let's go ahead and add our vegetable broth. And then we're ready to cook this on high pressure for 12 minutes. It smells so good, this broth too. Okay, and then I'm gonna add another probably 2 cups of water, because since I am gonna use that keep warm function later, I don't want it to over dry out. I'm just gonna get all of the lentils off the side of the pot so that they all cook nicely. Now, if you're cooking this on the stove in a regular pot, you're just gonna simmer this for about 25 to 30 minutes or just until everything is tender. You just wanna make sure that your potatoes are cooked through, basically. Okay, so here's like another 2 cups of water. And that tomato paste, I can just press it against the side here and break it up a little bit, but honestly, I can do that at the end also. Okay, I'm just gonna put the lid on my Instant Pot. Then I'm gonna cancel that saute function. Now I'm gonna do pressure cook on high heat for 12 minutes. I'm gonna do keep warm, and then I'm just gonna start. And it takes a few minutes for it to heat up, then it cooks for 12 minutes, and then it's done and ready to eat. Okay, and the soup finished cooking in the Instant Pot. It's just been keeping warm for about 5 minutes, but I do want to mash it up, so I'm going to do a release here, and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, that little pin dropped. That means it's safe now to open this. If I had tried to open it before, this would be actually very dangerous. So I'm going to open this and show you what it looks like. All right, and here's our delicious red lentil soup. Everything cooked up really nicely. The lentils are nice and tender. Let's check the potatoes. You just basically smash them against the side. Oh, they're all cooked. And that's it. Now let's go ahead. I like to use a potato masher to just kind of mash this. And I'm just gonna keep going until it's my desired consistency. You don't have to mash it, but I like it a little bit more of that consistency. And if it's too much water, you can just do the saute function and simmer it down a little bit. But like I said, I'm gonna use the keep warm, and I found that some moisture does leave the pot during the keep warm phase. So having a little extra water is just fine. All right, and that's it. It's ready to serve here. Look how delicious this red lentil soup looks. Packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals. Yum. All right, well, I hope that you enjoyed this cooking video, and I hope that you like this video. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. You can also check out more of my Instant Pot recipes in my Instant Pot playlist. Have a great day. Bye.